Hurry, even the thing. How long the thing lasts? Ooh, got to feel mellow, y'all. Got to feel mellow. Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing today? I got Superfly all in my brain because somebody's trying to use Superfly like Superfly got something to do with me. I want to talk about it. Now, I put this off. I didn't want to talk about it, but I'm going to address this woman, Leo, the Lioness Queen. So these people, they push you and to make you want to confront them. I have been nice to that woman. I want to tell y'all a little story, right? A few months ago, what was it? March or April, I was contacted by Sean Bradley. And he told me that he thought it would be good for me to participate in a project that he was putting on, right? And I'm not here trying to keep a job or romance any producers or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you exactly what it is. We're going to lay it all out. I said, well, is it safe to travel? The first thing I asked him, because we were just at the beginning of the coronavirus then. And people, they were not really suggesting that we stay in the house. There was no lockdowns in the cities just yet. But by the time that weekend was over, they were making those announcements as I arrived back in San Francisco. But I said, well, why not? Why not just go and participate in this reality thing? I had no idea what it was. And when I got there, contrary to many people's beliefs, there was nothing phony about it. I got there, we saw the people, and it went down just like it goes down on here, right? People complain because after this show, I won't talk specifically about what happened in the show thing, but I'll just say there was nothing fake about it, right? And so I was able to meet all these people after this taping, right? Big group of the people that were there were Sean Bradley's, what's he call them, club chat. I was the only person, as far as I know. Did Sean stay there? I don't know. We stayed in the actual house where the thing was being done, right? This is not talking about the show. This is around the show. But I want you to be clear about what went on here, right? So I stayed in the actual house. Everyone else stayed in hotel rooms and so forth. I think the idea was to keep myself and Jay Wilson separate. In other words, they were all in this, I guess, the Hyatt Regency downtown, some nice hotel kind of thing. But I was the only one person kept away. And I think people really feared that something was going to go down between me and this person who is dead to me now, named Jay Wilson. Right? So I was there for before the thing happened and after the thing happened. Before the thing happened, I was able to meet some of these club chat people, right? And I believe, no, I think I met this person afterwards. Many people were there for filming. Many people were there just because they were part of club chat and they were doing a meet up at this house, right? Things went nice. I stayed mostly in my room. I didn't know any of these people. I didn't know any of them. But I came out. I was nice to people, you know. I met a few people that I knew from YouTube. I think that was kind of cute. I didn't stay long, 5 to 10 minutes, something like that, right? And then we went on, did a taping thing. And then afterwards, people had been doing this thing for a few hours. Tension had been high, but they had come way back down now. So now people were just being casual, kind of partying like normal human beings do. I don't know why these people thought that I was going to go up there and start sucking that boy in his head. I don't know. I understand what am I presenting to make you think I would do something like that. But we didn't have any kind of social thing. We just went in the corner and the people put the camera on us and y'all talk it out for a minute kind of thing like that. Not scripted, but just people being cordial, being decent, basically, and being civilized. All right. So after that, now all these people I was meeting from club chat. This is where I was introduced to this person, Leo, the Lioness Queen. I had never even met the person. When the person came into the room, they were mean and hostile and nasty because they had been kept in the car too long. So I know this person was emotionally challenged, shall we say. When I said, hi, how you doing? She walked right by. I'm tired of this bullshit and all. Just all out of whack because they had to wait in the car or something like that. Right. Later on, the person calmed down. And we were able to sit there and talk among the people, the club chat people. I got to say, I thought they were nice people. I thought I didn't see anything wrong with anything. I mean, I know they wanted me to talk about Tracy and all that kind of stuff, but basically these were nice people. We had a nice conversation kind of thing, right? This is when I was introducing this woman, Leo, the Lioness Queen. When we got back to the cities, now all that's over. Y'all can stop saying, oh, he's talking about show. I'm so sick of that word. We got back, right? And let me try to remember exactly when I encountered this thing again. Some of y'all don't know there were other things going on while we were here on lockdown, right? And so I went and appeared for that. Let's just say it's another episode or something. Something we got together. Yes, I'm telling all the truth. This is my life. I go to this thing, and right away, this person, this Leo, the Lioness Queen, she's on here hollering and screaming at me through a window because I won't argue with Jason, this Peckerwood. I mean, excuse me. Let me try to be civilized. This white person who's insinuated himself with these people, she wants to go on and telling me about how you won't go to Jason. You gonna tell, girl, that told me right there, this is not somebody I will ever have a conversation with. She was so far off base trying to promote this idea that I was supposed to go off on this Jason. Now Miss Pie Monster is doing the same thing, right? Which that will never, ever happen. I have no interest in that person. They want me to get into it with him. But he introduced himself to me by saying he was going to dox me, and it pissed me off. And I stayed pissed off. Sometimes you just can't get over the pissed off, right? Anyway, she's yelling and screaming at me through the window about, we had like, you know, whatever those windows where you talk. What's that called? Whatever. She's screaming and yelling at me about some goddamn Jason boy. And I'm saying, what? And I lost my temper because it made no damn sense. I don't even know this person. I don't know. I definitely don't know him. And I never talked to him. It's a setup. Because even though I won't watch that person, I'd already went and saw that video where they said that it was some kind of plan that you supposed to get into it with Timothy Blaine, and Timothy Blaine you go and provoke him and he gonna come after me, and then Timothy Blaine's supposed to be thrown off the show and I'm supposed to take his place. I heard all that conversation, right? So I know this is all set up. This is all people trying to manipulate this show idea, right? But I know this was not a person of integrity. This Leo, the Lioness Queen, right? So I see now that every time that there is any kind of discussion, this Leo, the Lioness Queen, feel like she can come and scream and yell and holler. So this happened yesterday. It happened yesterday again. It felt like we were taping that show before, where she was just screaming at me for no reason. So now I want you guys to listen to a little bit of what I was able to retrieve so you understand why I had chosen to have this particular conversation. This is what she has to say.
Pretty much kind of triggered me. You get what I'm saying? Because I've met maturity. And I'm like, why are you talking to her like that? First of all, why the fuck are you on here?
Why are you on here?
And next thing you know, Bama Girl appears. Bama Girl appears. I love Bama Girl as well. I have met her in person. And he starts to talk crazy to her. So it triggered me so much because of the fact.
Let's stop right there for a second. She said that I was treating these ladies disrespectfully. That is a goddamn lie. I will take a moment here and apologize to the lady, Miss Maturich, just because I've heard her name mentioned around YouTube a long time, and we've never had a problem. And there was 3 people yelling and screaming at me. I might have mixed the people up who I was talking to, but they immediately jumped on me when I came on there. So there was no introducing me to this other woman. What's that woman's name? The other one that was yelling and screaming. So basically, I shared my comments about this situation between Five Monster and this other woman, Regina, right? Share my views on it. It's public. It's on YouTube. It's on the YouTube streets, right? I started off very calmly, just expressing my feelings. They immediately attacked me. Oh, I was every variety of bitch and hoe and nigga. They don't leave that part out. All you got to do is go to the video. I say Sean took it down for some reason, but all you got to do is go to the video. you will see that I'm on here and I'm trying to have a conversation with 3 women who are yelling and screaming and hollering and calling me all kinds of ungodly things. So, of course, when people attack you like that, of course, you go back to your mama and whatever, and that's the way people talk, right? Then this Leo, the Lioness Queen, decided she had to get a piece of that ass. So she comes on here, and if, as usual, you never know what she's talking about because she's just yelling and screaming. And her feeling is, if I can talk over him, then I will have won the battle. So if I have 3 people yelling and screaming at him, he will just be straining his voice and straining his, they made mention of my veins in my neck. I got him mad. Ooh, he was mad. Okay, so now this is the Leo, the Leo monster. Leo monster comes on today. And we want to hear a little bit more about what she had to say.
That Tim is very hypocritical. Now, I have tried to not say anything about him or whatever because of the fact that he is a seasoned gentleman. Because of the fact that even though within his ignorance, I still have empathy towards the things that he has been through within his life. Okay? So those were the main reasons why I tried to ignore certain shit that he was saying and why I just didn't watch what he was saying. But when he got up there yelling and going berserk on these 2 women, and then also...
Why was I going berserk on them again? Could you cue us back in on why I was going berserk on them? Who raised their voice first? Didn't I say, excuse me, what? What did you say? Because someone attacked me. And then it was all yelling and screaming from that point on. But you always got the same thing, same problem with Phi Babe. I'm a woman. He said that to a woman. You only become a woman after you ignited the fire and sat back and had your hands. I'm a woman. A little taste more of this. We're not going to do a whole lot of this.
Calling them whores and bitches and talking about fire.
Who called who a whore and a bitch first? Does it make a difference? Wasn't that woman telling me to shut the fuck up and various types of bitches and whores? At me as a male, I'm all those things, right? And 3 of them are hollering at the same time. So when I respond to that, and they know that you will, you know, then I'm the monster and I'm a woman. I offered the fire monster. I'll talk to you woman to woman. We can be civilized. I'll put a nice little scarf around or something. Or you can talk man to man if you want to be masculine and we want to have a manly conversation. But it can't always be you do whatever you want to do. And then when I come back, respond to you, I'm a woman. No, we both women or we both men, honey. We're just people. We're just people. And I was just speaking up for that woman because I thought you people were being very, very nasty to this woman. All she was doing was asking for a refund on something she never received. But I'm not going to keep on taking this shit from this person, the whatever she is. This person is a chronic follower. Now, if I wasn't yelling and screaming, I would try to break down what that meant to me, what I was trying to communicate. When you are a follower to this degree, like these people have to be for some reason, you come and you jump on people, and it's got nothing to do with anything that you feel. You feel like you are standing up for your what is it? Your whatever. They give each other these names and kind of things, and they feel like the only way they can beat anybody is to just jump on them and crush them, right? Because they're being loyal to the master. See, I don't have no master. I'm just having a conversation about how I feel about a particular situation online. Oh no, they come roaring, right? Now, I've been nice to you, woman. You know how I can go off on people. I ain't never went off on you. I've never even addressed you. After I saw the way you carried on, like I'm supposed to get into an argument with Jason so he can go in there and then you can be fired and Jason can take your place and all this shit. After I saw you were a part of that bullshit, I ain't had nothing else to say to you. But you always have a lot to say about the life of Timothy Blaine. You start your little video off today playing songs from Superfly. The Pusher Man. I'm your Pusher Man. I'm your Pusher Man. Dun, 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 dun. All this is supposed to rub into my face that I used to sell and do drugs. I did drugs. Therefore, I sold drugs. It was all intertwined. We were people who did drugs and sold drugs to each other. So the myth that people are out there pushing drugs. You don't got to push drugs. I never introduced nobody to no damn dope. If they never did it, I wouldn't even sell to them. But it's always the myth. Oh, they hanging around the schoolyard. Oh, no, bitch, we're just junkies servicing each other. That's what it comes down to. But you don't know anything about that. But like so many other times, people who don't know shit about what they're talking about don't mind talking about it. You getting your ideas of what a drug dealer is from Superfly. What was that recorded in 1974? This is your idea. You got it from the blaxploitation movies. I'm your pusher man. You don't know a goddamn thing about it. So why are you talking about it? But she thought she put in her title meth in capital letters. Then she put OD, method to the madness. Woman, if you want to claim the role of a woman, you can't be the aggressor. And then when the people protect themselves, you back up hollering about you a woman. Oh, I'm a woman. I'll put a wig on. We can be woman to woman. I might be an ugly woman, but I still be one. And we can just talk. Well, you ain't got to go running in the corner and talk about you a woman. I don't disrespect women in general like that. That's bullshit. When these people are coming at me hollering and screaming and you're trying to get a word in edgewise, I don't know why Sean would just mute some of these people and let people take turns talking. Anyway, so this person here, she's always trying to impress Cat Daddy. That's her thing. See, it's this cliquish kind of thing. That's why I always chose people on the sides here. I always chose, no, I don't have no followers. I don't like that idea. I don't have people come over here. We ain't club shit. Miss Five Baby said we're club, what did she say? Prisoners or some shit. I never did that. I don't need nobody kissing my ass, honey. I am not insecure. I don't need nobody following me. I don't need nobody speaking for me. I don't need shit. But I will defend my own self. Leo, the Lioness Queen. So you feel like you can just go and punch on punks all day long, right? And when they punch your ass back, I'm a woman. What more can I say about this bullshit? Oh, let me get another taste.
Hi, baby, how much of a prostitute and all this bullshit. I got up there and I said to him, first of all, this is none of your fucking business.
And nor yours.
Number two, what I was trying to say, but I couldn't say it because he was so busy yelling like a banshee.
Because three people were yelling at me.
While you are up here trying to be concerned about Miss Virginia getting her money back, what Five Babe should be doing with money. What I asked him was, did you ever give back the niggas that you was knocking their heads over for their shit? Back in the day, back in 1975, did you ever give them niggas back their money? Did you ever go back to the people that you were stealing and looting from and disrespecting? Did you ever go and do that? Now, I know that might sound harsh, but that's just how the fuck I felt.
My debt to society was paid in prison time. And because I don't do it anymore. That's how I make amends, baby. I don't steal shit. I don't do no drugs. I ain't sold nobody no drugs. I am not in the life. I ain't got no scam going. I ain't working nobody. That is my debt to society because I don't do it. You know how many people are out there still doing it? I'm sure in your neighborhood. I'm sure you know many in your family who are still doing it. But no. This is my debt to society, honey. I paid my debt. I've done the time. I've changed my life and my world. So you may think that's nothing. That's not. What do you mean that's nothing? I was a man who did drugs and sold drugs back and forth to each other. There was no need to go out and find anybody else. We don't need to push a man, all that old bullshit. I ain't never had no Jerry curl. You're getting reality from movies. The streets are hard, woman. And there are reasons that we're in the streets. But I went out there by myself. Should we do a little more of this, or can I sum it up now?
Until you're able to go back and do that, you are the last person who should have an opinion about somebody getting.
I'm the last person who should have an opinion. That's why I'm thinking about brainwashed people. So what I was saying about those ladies, what I was trying to explain to them, I said, you must have had a pimp. I was making the analogy because you are such followers. You're always trying to impress somebody. You don't have lives. One group's trying to impress Sean, and the other group is trying to impress Phi Babe. So all I'm saying is that you're followers, and you're paying for this. Yes, I would tell you my only interest in this story yesterday was I don't like Phi Babe. I think she's an evil, nasty person. I think she's the person who takes advantage of people so she can have clicks and views. I think she's a very disrespectful person. I believe that in my heart. So I'm going over here to this Leah's, the Lioness Queen. So I don't know anything about her because I never looked at her because I think it's that evil spirit in there. You see, people don't see me as an evil person or person with an evil agenda, but she does, see, because she always has to be impressing someone else, right? Followers. I don't have those kind of people around me. I don't need it. I don't need it. And in both of these camps, these people feel like they have to persecute anybody who gets near the leader. Your follower type people. So you want to use the analogy of hoes. You want to use the analogy of I don't know, cult followers. Whatever you want to use, people. All I'm saying is this: you are being unfair to that woman by jumping all down her back because she simply asked for a refund of her money. You don't mind passing hundreds of dollars. So yes, they say, oh, you jealous because she's getting all that money. I'm jealous because, well, I don't think she deserves to get any money, but she is getting some money for whatever reason it is. But she refuses to even give this woman back the money that she deserves. Phi Babe know that woman deserves that money. That's why she came on there and volunteered. Oh, we're going to get the money back. And then all of these people who are trying to impress her, I'll pay it, Phi Babe. Oh, I'll pay it. The woman said, listen, I'm not here to beg from you. I'm not hurting. My mortgage is getting paid, honey. I'm just talking about a business deal. I gave her my money. She didn't perform, or she couldn't perform what she's supposed to perform. And so I just asked for a refund of my money. I said, well, listen, I waited 6 months. I want my money back. I don't need your charity. You ain't got to take up no collection and give it to me. No, I want the money. All I wanted to do is complete a business arrangement. It's got nothing to do with you people. And I don't like the way you were jumping all down this woman's throat, trying to impress Phi Babe and Sean Bradley. I just think it's wrong. Be independent, people. Find out who you are. Find out who you are. You people are attaching yourself to these personalities. You don't even know these damn people, but you got to impress them. Right? So you listen to this, Miss Leo, the Lioness Queen. Find your following elsewhere, girl. I'm not interested in you. When I saw you attack me, trying to tell me I'm supposed to be trying to fight with Jason so I can get into this plan where I will be removed and Jason will be added. And oh, you didn't say that to Jason. And it's so disgusting. We are Black people, African Americans. You got this racist over here recorded 40, 50 times calling people niggers. Always making references to slaves, playing slave music in his background, saying everything disrespectful to every Black woman on here. Why can't he go talk to his own goddamn people? Why did he come over here? He can get away with it. And then he finds people like you who I think are foolish people. There's no fight, no argument between. That's a fight. That's a physical fight you're promoting there. You don't even know what you're messing with. You don't even know. He ain't invited to the party. I invite who I want to talk to and I don't want to talk to. I was trying to stay out of it. I said, well, maybe this thing will work. Maybe they can bring all these people together and do the little reality show, right? Maybe it might be a fun thing to do. Corona came, kind of fucked everything up, right? But what we're seeing is now these people are still trying to keep their place. Are they trying to impress these people who they consider their leaders? Right? Phi Babe talked her way into that show. She wasn't a part of that show. She manipulated her way in. And then she brought her other friends and they in. And then all of a sudden, I got people attacking me who I don't even know. all to impress the master. Hello, my darlings. I totally ignored y'all. That woman, choose your battles, people. You don't let some woman calling herself a Leo, the Lioness Queen, decide that she's going to come over into your life and now beef with you. That's not the way it works, baby. I choose who I fuck with. You in the Jason car, go over there with him. But it's really not him, is it? He's not the one you're trying to impress, is it? Oh my God, y'all been here. Mr. Debonair, okay, and they say, oh, you a cowboy? Oh, Miss Maturious, okay. First of all, I don't know if you're going to be reading me all the way through this thing, Miss Maturious, whatever, but raising my voice to you was wrong. Y'all see how I am. I get hot. Y'all know, y'all have had daddies too. You get hot, you start yelling, screaming, right? But I don't think that you said anything that deserved all that hollering. People who in charge didn't choose to stop the yelling, screaming. They kind of liked it. Whatever. I apologize for that. You won't speak to us, Mr. Debonair, to the people who didn't scream at you. Huh? He won't speak to us. Mr. Debonair is somebody who's inserting himself with, yeah, I'm here to protect her. What's that girl's name? I don't even know her name. I don't even know these people. All I know is they ride with Sean, so they got to all be on the same team. It's this team group mentality. Anyway, I ain't got nothing to say to that. That's a brother who I do not know. I'm not going to sit up here having arguments with people because you're defending, you are being the man and all that. I'm not a heterosexual, honey. I don't get all this thing. Oh, the woman got to be protected and all this kind of stuff. We're gay and we're women. That's what's in this sector. So if you want to insert yourself over here and you think you're going to have some kind of man to man, I don't want to hear that shit. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't even know this woman. So no, I'm not talking. People, you've got to be able to think. That Jason thing, that was a setup. I refuse to participate. This dude, I refuse to participate. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I don't even know who you are. I'm not impressed because you lower your voice. Shit, you think I was in them streets for 20 years and I don't know how to lower my voice and act nasty? It's not interesting to me anymore. Talk to Mr. Devin. Even that name, whatever, child. Leave that man alone. Brother, whatever you want, you want to defend the rights of the woman and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what you're doing over here with all these women and queens. I don't know why you guys got to follow. That's why I kept saying this thing about these hoes and pimps kind of thing. Because I never could understand that whole thing of how these women's minds worked, where they were willing to sacrifice their lives and just follow somebody else. It's the same. It's not got to be hoes and pimps. It's not the perfect analogy because it's the same thing with Koresh or some of these cult leaders, and they got to have a leader. Even in the Bible, they say, "Give us a king. Give us you're free. Don't you want to be free? No, give us a king." I want to be a part of something. In other words, I don't feel a whole lot about myself. I want to connect to something bigger than myself. So they find these little groups. So it's true as being mean or nasty or whatever. I apologize to you, honey. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Wait a minute, center focus. I sold and did drugs too, but my past is like my ass. It's behind me. These people ain't got no perfect lives, honey. They all these times. Anytime you get these people who are always criticizing everybody else. Oh, you did this. Oh, you did that. Oh. Girl, if we could see their lives on the screen, on the big screen, I'm sure many of you would be shocked. And many of the ones who never did anything, just went to school and act nice and act good, they've always admired. That's why she came on with Superfly. Baby. She's not out there. No. I don't know what city she in. Okay. But see, she made a whole video. I guess everyone here was put together. Method to the madness. She's being cute. So she like she going to come attack me. Talking about it's none of my business. How in the fuck is it none of my business, but it's your business? How is it your business? How is any of this shit anybody's business? How when you talk about the celebrities even? How's it your business? You want your business in your house? Keep it in your house. Sudi said, what's up, Sudi? Mr. Sudi? Block, block, block. I don't even have anything against Sean. I don't. I think he's a decent guy. When I was there, he treated me like a gentleman. He was a nice guy. But I'm just saying he has all these followers, and they're always trying to impress him. And you got to have a group. And there's something not quite natural about that whole situation there. Because she acts like she is one of his legs. Why are you attaching to this gay man like that? So I ain't got no problem with him. I have a problem with Phi Babe because the way she addresses and talks to me. And I still resent that thing about her putting that cute boy. And I'm not through with him. Putting that boy over here. How you gonna sick somebody on me? And you think I would not respond? Let me tell you something, people. Just like this with this woman, Leo, the Lioness Queen. Just like she wants to single me out, make me the enemy, and talk shit about me. Do you think that stuff leaves you? Even if I choose not to respond to it, it's still there, honey. So the first time you fuck up, you got all these people you done made enemies with. That's what happens to Five Monster. All these people she done insulted. She done talked about their mommies and all that. She wants everybody to all gather around her child. My daughter, my daughter. Everybody gather, but she has no respect for your mama, your daddy, the nigga in the alley. Your doctor when you need. Want some coke, have some weed. She ain't got no respect for nobody. And you think they're not going to leap at the opportunity? Yes, my response to her was because I hate her. I don't like her. I don't like that person. She has no respect. And there are things that it seems like to me are coming forward about her personal life. Perhaps some crimes that haven't been solved yet. She needs to leave people alone, see? She thinks she can do anything to people, and they won't respond to her, right? That's why I don't bother Tracy. They say, well, you bought your own Tracy side. Tracy did this. Tracy did that. I said, she's doing it to a person who fights exactly like her. They do the exact same damn thing, honey. Right? They do the same thing. I don't fight like that. I resisted this woman forever. All those ladies jumping on that woman because she asked for a refund. Ain't that that's horrible. What's wrong with you people? That's a black woman also. What are you jumping on that woman for? Because she asked for a refund. You are too dumb or too needy to ask for your own money back. I'm sure it's crossed all of your minds. Said, why isn't she giving us our money? But you won't say anything because nobody asked for the money back. 1 minute she's saying, oh, I sent them their money back. Next thing we hear yesterday, oh, nobody asked for the money back. We're all faithful. That's how gangs work. That's how prostitution works. That's how cults work. That's how many churches work. It's the group mentality, honey. We need a leader. Give us a king. You need to step. Did y'all hear the thing about that woman came in my chat yesterday and was saying how she had to go to the Better Business Bureau or somewhere, one of those places, and request her money, saying that she got ripped off by Phi Babe. It took 3 months to finally get her money. Did she tell that story? Why don't that woman come and be honest with people for a change? Be honest with them. I fucked off the money. Be honest with them. The only way this thing is going to happen again is if you give me the other half. So in other words, $200 is not enough. I want now I want another 400. I want another 200. And see, when you are locked in with people like that, and you are a follower behind these people, they can treat you any kind of way. That's why your preachers take advantage of you. preacher said, well, hell, I can just take the New Testament. I'll just throw in something from the Old Testament from 6,000 years before I throw that in about the tithes, about to give me the money, you know, and y'all just go right in there and just give them the money. And then after a while, you've been doing it so damn long, you can't admit that you were wrong for even giving your money to the people. So you just keep on giving it, keep on giving it. Will a man rob God? Is there a difference between Old Testament and New Testament? Will you find a preacher who is actually interested in steering you in the right direction to make your life better? Or is it all got to be them convincing you to give them your money? This Lioness thing, this is what she's going to get from me right here, honey. Totally handicapped. This is the kind of people used to say, and they're going to get mad at me now. I say, but every time they had the pimp movie, right? It was always the one woman who was the bottom hoe. Right? That's my bottom woman. Like she has to be, I'm the most loyal. I'm the most loyal. Then you got other ones that are competing. No. I'm the most loyal. I'm the most loyal to what, honey? What are you loyal to? Give us a king. Lord, I didn't talk this damn thing off the, let me see. I want to say hello to you, darlings. Think about something positive. It's terrible, but they let them boys off for killing Breonna Taylor. I mean, at the very least, they shouldn't be on the job. It's still in the same streets, I thought. I mean, I already kind of went over that thing. So I'm not going to kind of relitigate it. And it's probably turning violent right about now. But there should be some justice for that woman. They got a little bit of justice by giving them some money, but that's really saying that my daughter, my niece, my cousin, her life didn't have any value. It's hardly even mentioned. Right? We just want to say that Black lives matter. It makes a difference. Could you do that to a white woman and get away with it? Everybody walks. Scott, you first of all, you wouldn't even broke into a white woman's house like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have a problem with Miss Maturish. I hope not, you know. I mean, to me, the whole thing is unintelligible. Just a bunch of yelling, screaming, hollering. That's why I don't do that StreamYard thing. I don't do it because it's mostly just yelling, screaming, right? But there is a way to do it because I do groups or support groups on here where the person has the power to mute you. Even the news programs, they can mute one microphone so the other person can talk, and they just release the microphone as the other person's talking. So at least you know what's going on, right? But when they're yelling and screaming in the car, don't start taking, oh, he said the B word. Oh, he said that. Oh, she said this. But you never say anything about what the other person's saying, right? So that was a mess. Entertaining to some. I'm amazed. This woman, this Leo, the Lioness Queen, keeps thinking she can come for me. She's a nasty woman. Nasty woman. I'm sorry. You don't like it, honey. All that shit, that noise you made about Jason, this white boy, who's over here calling people niggas and shit. Girl, you make yourself look like a goddamn fool. And who you doing it for? So maybe they can make that reality thing work. Maybe they can't. Maybe it's just too much to stretch out over a long period of time. I'm not tied necessarily. I'm a retired person, honey. I care more about what's on television tonight. So no, you will not be the Tim Blainettes or anything like that. I don't need all that, honey. It's just not something that's important to me. Fortunately, he still has the rest of the world. I ain't never been no follower, child. I'm telling you the truth. I have never been no follower like that. I ain't never been up in nobody's drawers, kissing nobody's ass. The guy who mentored me in the street life, I followed behind him for a short period of time, but it was strategic because I was trying to learn how to play that game, how to do it, how to pull it off, right? How to buy and steal and get suppliers and all that kind of stuff, right? There was a reason for it. But for me personally, I'm a loner. I am a loner. I've been in this apartment for 6 months. I don't even notice that much difference, honey, about what usually goes on here. I'm a loner. I'm not going to be sitting up here kissing nobody else, fighting nobody else's battles, so I can prove my loyalty to this situation. Give us a king. So God gave him a king. That's what you wanted. You were free. They didn't want freedom. They wanted a king. Y'all know the story. All right. I just want to get this off my chest. Y'all go over there and listen to people all you want to. They want to manipulate you, treat you like a child, no respect. She said, oh, I respect because you a gentleman. Girl, you don't respect shit. Why you make the video if you're so respectful? You know them people I came in and they came and tried to chop my damn head off. And you know you spent the whole half hour chopping that woman up for having the nerve to ask for her own money. Her own money. You know she ain't got no product. She deserved that money. That's why that fire monster came and volunteered so easily, because she knew she was wrong. All right, darling. Ain't I clean? Ain't I sheen? Superfly. She's the pusher man. And girl, just because these girls are women, don't think they ain't got drug histories too. Everybody done did a little something. Good night, people. Thanks for coming in. I love you guys. Listen to your Uncle Rattle. Thank you, Sephora. See, I appreciate you. Thank you. Look at all these people. Lord, I've been rude tonight, honey. Oh, I've been rude. Look at all these people in here. Look, Sean, look what I did. Look what I did. I stuck up for you. I stuck up for you. Woman, grow some balls.